heading out. For my family.
You should have seen it, dearie, when we brought old CHRONOS down. Took 6 of us at least, but we got him. Little wonder he's all sore about it still. We'll just have to dispose of him more thoroughly. Cremation, mayhaps.
Not a chance. I merely borrow this.
The Titan CHRONOS. He is time itself. Thus, by his nature, we can never be entirely prepared for him. He seeks the downfall of Olympus. But how exactly, we still do not know. Moon water.
Together we shine. Area clear. Shadows dissipate.
Bright Apollo gathered us and announced that his twin sister, whilst out hunting for our enemies, stumbled upon a long-lost relative with the Witch of the Crossroads. Why, I was overjoyed and furious at once.
Follow my light.
And scoop? More spindles. What do we have in stock?
That boatman's something of a coin collector, isn't he? Well, once we're finished with old CHRONOS, all those gold crowns of his will be extremely rare collector's items.
Not moonlight, that's for sure. I'll have to see how much CHRONOS still loves his gold after all this. The good thing about traitors is their loyalties can be bought. Protected. Be not afraid. Better.
Covering fire.
You're just in time.
That's all of them. Hey, is it really true Moros himself showed up at your crossroads because you summoned him? As in, you literally invited doom?
It doesn't seem the wisest course when you put it that way. CHRONOS once was brought low by a prophecy of the three fates. I felt they might be willing to intervene again.
And they did so by sending you the embodiment of misfortune and unforeseen consequences. Well, if that's what the fates have in store, you're going to need this. My blessings. Perfect. All right, I'm off.
Farewell. for Lim and Oros.
Olympus has been under siege before. Normally, it's not too big a deal. But Gramps has something else in mind this time. Got some individuals here pretty spooked.
There you are.
You must wear that veil so as not to betray your disappointment, headmistress. All these failures, yet you still do not admonish me.
Oh, silence, Malinoe. For your setbacks, I've boundless patience, but for your petulance, I've none. I would find a better catalyst for such inner turmoils, as I lack sympathy for them.
That's fine.
Do not overextend. Join me, sisters. Just try to breathe more. To be a beast. Tremble beneath the moon.
Life.
All right, stand down. Well fought. And may the fates be generous to you in your descent. Return to Shadow now.
She trained relentlessly for this.
CHRONOS.
Right on time. Which rock did you crawl out from under, My forces, they are terribly confused. They have no idea where you live. So I thought I would attempt asking you nicely here.
I live in your nightmares, Titan. I thrive on them. I'll see you dead, and then destroyed. However long it takes.
However long it takes. You speak of inevitability, little one. A subject on which I happen to be the expert. As to whomever sent you after me, I shall find them.
We'll see. Downward. Ugh, that's cold. I'm ready.
Creative life, I have my doubts. Would it invite more problems than it solved? I would be curious to see. As my experiment continues to unfold, its outcome yet uncertain.
Almighty Chaos, with your experiment so vast in scope, what can one individual achieve? The quandary you mentioned when first we met. What would you have me do?
Spawn of Hades, I ought to clarify I do not care for idle talk. Ask me no questions. Respond only when prompted or when necessary in the absolute. But above all, do as you will.
Let's see how this goes.
Within the silence of the infinite abyss lies infinite possibility, the limitless and unseen building blocks of all that has ever been conceived, and all that shall ever be.
It's really quite a lot. Water spouts activated. Huh. Ash for my arcana. You're in my way. Out with you, servant.
Where'd you get off to, Witchy? The underworld's got her from the looks of it, all cold and wet. Piss poor working conditions, that much is clear.
Yes. There. Drown in it.
Choose your path.
Crab and sea bear, shark and starfish.
hidden strength. Enough of this. Why not? Hear me, on my authority. I need this. Strength of the gods.
Hey, girls! Ooh, you're just in time for our set. Been working on a song called I Am Gonna Claw Out Your Eyes Then Drown You to Death. Comes from a real personal place.
Is it any better than the one I heard on my way in?
No, it's not, because all our songs are the best. Each like a perfect little child. Not a bad one, like you. Is everybody ready? You can still wait, every day coming back. Now it's plain to see. With your favorite siren.
show's over. Oh.
The alluring siren song fades finally to nothingness, leaving the Princess of the Dead to contemplate the pathways plunging deeper toward forbidden regions of the realm.
We're almost to the fields. First tunnel to my right. Time to dry off. Come on, Mel. Looking for several different points. Should be able to revive that bow. Always use more. Corrupted shades. Further refined. It's no use. I should be able to get out, I think. Phantom lair. Have you tormented? I can use this. Olympus, I accept this message. Petals from a golden bough. Lycaons. To it. Hear me, on my authority. like this. Whole hearts. One to go. Can't do it. Olympus, I accept this message. Good. What do they want? In the name of Hades. Steady now. You'll soon feel better, Cerberus, I swear. Oh no. Hey, get back here. You will stay out of this. Cerberus, it's really you.
Having shed its coat of torment, the soul-devouring infernal beast beyond the gates of Tartarus reveals that it is not the monster it appeared, but one more infamously vicious still.
No, wait, stay. Where did he go? Tears. He was guarding the gates. Finally out of here. Authorized personnel only.
Legions loyal to the Titan of Time yet guard the underworld's major passageways, but remain unaware of certain secret methods of descending deep into the realm.
Secrets of the unseen. An old pool of purging. Clean. Okay. Let's see if this works. Now, on my authority as Princess of the Underworld, unseal. I'm in. All this machinery. For what? Central control. Just need a moment. There.
You are trespassing on private property.
He hides behind these wretches. Four more chambers. Face me. Weak. Gold race. Virofence. Wretches. Enough of that. A gold wrath. Not losing to a bag. Olympus, I accept this message. Fine work as always. The path of stars.
Such terrifying might.
Sand skulls. This is my father's realm. Down there. You made it here in all the clamor, Lord. Greater might. In the name of Hades. Shade rot.
The stately House of Hades now is but a fading memory, for in its place a new-formed palace rises, twisted into the visage of the world-conquering Titan of Time.
It's hideous. Please work. On my authority as Princess of the Underworld, unseal. Blood and... won't open. How about... CHRONOS!
Welcome, my girl. Let yourself in, I see. Through the gutter. This family never had any class. Though I'm working on alleviating that within this house, if you would pardon all the dust. We have been renovating around here.
Get up. You get up off that stolen throne. You know who I am, and you know why I'm here.
A family with no class and no civility either. Have I not made clear to you that your attempt to do me harm shall be in vain? I am a deathless Titan. You merely are a poor, misguided girl.
Hear me, you enemy of night and darkness now. For your transgressions you shall imminently die. Under chthonic doctrine this I vow, for there is no escape from fate beneath the sky.
Manners. Cursing is forbidden in this house. By that token, fighting is forbidden as well. But for you, my girl, we shall have to make an exception. Time for you to go. Behold.
Death to CHRONOS!
Come, my subjects, spill your blood for me. has lasted long enough. You do not get to barge into this house and waste my time. I am time. And I can make your every moment hell. 3, 2, 1. Granddaughter! An inevitable outcome. Nothing more.
I had him in my grasp. I got all the way to CHRONOS, the one place I can beat him. But I couldn't do it. Not yet. Where's Lord Moros?
Good morrow.
I know. Askion Gataski.
Very well then.
I reached the house, headmistress. Did everything as practiced and as planned, except he was too strong.
No, this is an excellent result. You are still here, having learned more of what it takes to reach our enemy and what he can do to resist. Do you feel ready to continue your pursuit?
Yes. If I can reach him, I can take him.
Take him.
Welcome, Lord Charon. Yes, Lord Charon. You'll have what gold I may find, as I require what supplies you may spare. New shipment there. Moonlight guides you, broker. Perfect condition.
The unhappy goddess of comeuppance casts her judging gaze on all within the crossroads, which she safeguards out of duty and of spite.
Don't want to get on Nem's bad side.
Whatever.
Death to CHRONOS?
Come on. They're saying you got all the way to Tartarus before. How far'd you get? Make it all the way back to your rightful home?
If you're referring to the House of Hades, then yes, I did make it there. Though you could best describe it as the House of CHRONOS at this point. He was waiting within, just as expected, and was strong, just as expected too.
Too strong, you mean? Well, can't fault you for trying. So what's the plan now? Keep throwing yourself at him till you're totally demoralized? If that hasn't happened already.
The task remains the same.
Fair enough. You trying to get me in trouble with Hecate or something? Why don't you take your bottle before I smash it and get your scrawny ass out of here?
I wasn't trying to get you in trouble, Nem. I was just... You know what? Forget it.
Back in one piece. You found him, goddess. Your look says it all, along with my reports. Gave him something to remember you by, I reckon, even if the battle didn't go your way.
CHRONOS was exactly where we expected, but I could not foresee his every technique, and my ability to withstand his magic went only so far.
Well, fortunately for you, the old are often rather slow to learn. You run into him a few more times like that, you'll soon know every trick he's got. Though, do be very careful out there,
Aye. How my favorite creatures been surviving recently? Grow strong. Moonlight guide you, Shades. I should be able to increase my grasp. I see it now. Jot it down. Night. The moon. The arms of night.
We bid you welcome to the vanguard of the underworld.
Have you seen, Commander? Lord Charon's come to visit us. At last our supply lines are secure, and our counter-assault begins.
Yeah. It's been quite some time since good Lord Charon visited us last. We'd better all be on our best behavior around him. But, where'd you get all that supply line stuff?
Why, he told me himself, sir. In his way.
Oh.
I'm pleased to see you made it here. Commander, though it falls to us to keep the old traditions alive, may you partake of this nectar unburdened by the weight of its significance.
I'm most appreciative of both the offering and of the sentiment, and I summarily shall do my part. Behold, the luckiest of my possessions is in your possession now.
You honor me, Commander. You keepsake there. The tooth.
Preparation is key.
The bones.